Okay, so today we're still working on piecewise functions, but we're going to look at a couple of word problems. So example 1, we have Susie wants a snowboard. Cost of renting a snowboard is $40 for the first 2 hours and $5 for each additional hour. We need to sketch a graph and write a piecewise function. But our graph, we only need to go up to 10 hours. So in order to sketch a graph, we first have to make a table. So X and Y. In this problem, the X is the hours and the Y is the cost. So our hours, we want to go up to 10. So 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The cost says $40 for the first 2 hours. So hour 1 is $40, hour 2 is $40. Because it doesn't matter how long you rent it for, you're going to pay that $40. For 3 hours, it's $5 for each additional hour. So 3 hours would be 45, 4 would be 50, 5 would be 55, 6 would be 60, 7 is 65, 8 is 70, 9 is 75, and 10 is 80. So now we're going to use that table to make our graph. The x-axis is our hours, and we need to go to 10, so we're just going to count by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our y is our cost, and here we're going to count by 10s because 5s won't fit. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So our first one is 140, so 1 hour costs $40. 2 costs $40. Then I'm going to keep graphing these points. 3 is 45, 4 is 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. So my first piece is a horizontal line, second piece is just a straight line. So now that I have my graph, I can write my piecewise function. So f of x equals the horizontal line. Remember, all horizontal lines are in the form y equals a number. So in this case, y equals 40. So f of x is 40. Our domain for that section is from 1 to 2. So we write that as 1 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 2. The second section, we have to find our slope and our y-intercept. Our slope is this $5 for each additional hour, so 5x. To find our y-intercept, I'm going to use these points and that piece of information. I'm going to take the 4 and the 50, and I'm going to plug that into 5x. 5 times 4 comes out to be 20. But I'm supposed to get 50. So what do you do to 20 to get to 50? You add 30. You can do that with any of these points in that section. So I'll show you again with 6 and 60. 5 times 6 is 30, but it's supposed to cost 60, so you just add 30 to it. Same thing if we pick 8. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 30 gives you the 70 that you have to have. So it's another way to find that y-intercept without doing the point-slope formula. Now I have to do my domain for that section. That section goes from 2 to 10, so I show that as 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 10. So there's our graph, there's our piecewise function. Example number 2 is about the pep rally. So for 20 minutes into a pep rally, Mackenzie can do 1 toe touch every 5 minutes. For the next 40 minutes, she can do 1 toe touch every 4 minutes. So this table is set up a little bit different. It's set up with more information. So the first part of the pep rally is 20 minutes. In that 20 minutes, she can do 1 toe touch every 5 minutes. So 1 toe touch every 5 minutes means she can do 4 toe touches in that 20 minutes. Our rate, it says toe touches per minute. So she does 4 per 20 minutes. And if we reduce that, it'd be 1 over 5. The second part of the pep rally is 40 minutes. So now that I know the first part's 20, the second part's 40, the total is 60. And we're going to use that 60 later on. During that 40 minutes, she does 1 toe touch every 4 minutes. That means she does a total of 10. The rate there would be 10 toe touches out of 40 minutes, which equals 1/4. Okay, so let's think about this. We know the time is going to be 60 minutes total. And how many toe touches does she do total through the whole pep rally? Well, she does 4 in the first section, 10 in the second section, so she does 14 total. We're going to use those numbers in a few minutes. When I do my graph, my time is the x-axis. Our time, we have to go all the way to 60 minutes because that's the total of the pep rally. So to do that, we're going to count by 5s. And I'm going to skip every other one, skip writing every other one so that I can fit it in there. Okay. And then the toe touches, my total toe touches are 14, so I can count by 1s here. Okay, so I know at the beginning of the pep rally, at time 0, she's done no toe touches, so 0, 0. I know back up here, at 20 minutes, she's done 4 toe touches. So 20 minutes, 4 toe touches is another point. Instead of plotting every single point on there, I'm just going to plot those two and connect. Now the second section, in 40 minutes, she does 10 toe touches. But remember what that really means. That really means after 60 minutes, she's done 14. So I'm going to go over to 60 and up to 14. And I'm going to connect there. Now I've got my piecewise function. They look really similar, but they're not the same line because that rate has changed. The first piece of it has a slope of 1/5. Remember this rate we found? That's our slope. If you count rise over run, you go up 4 and over 20, which reduces to 1/5. So 1/5 x. There is no b because it starts at 0, 0. So our domain goes from 0 to 20 minutes. So 0 is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 20. The second section, she does 1 toe touch every 4 minutes. That's our slope, 1/4 x. Now to figure out our b there, I'm going to go with this point that I have at the end. That's 60 and 14. 60 is x, 14 is y. Remember how I showed you back up on problem number 1? I'm going to do that same thing. So 1/4 times 60. 1/4 times 60 is 15. But I'm supposed to get 14, so what do you do to 15 to get 14? You subtract 1. So that's my equation, 1/4 x minus 1. The domain goes from 20 to 60, so 20 is less than or equal to x, less than or equal to 60.